Hello, everyone. We're back with one of your favorite episodes, the monthly event rundown, and you're going to want to tune in to see why September is a favorite for Richard and I.
Welcome to Discover Statesville, the show that takes you on a captivating journey through the heart of one of North Carolina's most charming towns.
Welcome back to Discover Statesville, everybody. We're so excited to be here with our September events rundown.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been.
Fall time.
Yeah, I'm excited. We had a teaser of fall at the end of last month, and I'm hoping that continues. But you know why it's my favorite month, right? Do you remember from last year? I love me some.
I'm tingling with anticipation to learn again.
I'm not a big wine drinker. I was just saying that before we went on air, but I love some muscadines and scuppernongs, and it is muscadine picking season in
'Tis the season.
Statesville, North Carolina. It's worth a road trip for. We have 4. You Pick Farms, Cowan Farm, Grieschy's Garden, Hazy Red Vineyard, and R&R Grapes all offer muscadine and scuppernongs, and we understand that those are going to be ready right now, this first week of September. So head out online or to our website, statesvillenc.com, and go to You Pick Agriculture and be looking for some updates and get out and support local farmers.
Very cool.
Yeah.
This is a big annual event. The Iredell County Agricultural Fair kicks off this week.
Speaking of farmers.
That's right. Down at the county fairgrounds, which is down there in Troutman. So lots to do there. You can find information on y'all's website, but it's the fair. It's the county fair.
Y'all's website.
Kids
Richard.
want to
We're
go.
in this together. It's
I know,
website.
but the kids want to go. You want to go. Go to the fair. Look at do they do butter sculpting?
Maybe. I haven't seen it, but it's a week-long event, right? So
Yeah, it's huge.
10 days, maybe a week
It's
long.
huge.
Yeah. Looking forward to
Good times for the whole family.
Looking forward to the county fair this year. We talked the past couple months about Equivation. They're an organization here in Statesville that has really started picking up and doing a lot of events for the community to enjoy. So 2 things in September they're doing. They're doing a dinner with donkeys. So they're
I like that they went super deliberate with that title.
Yeah.
It's just dinner with donkeys.
Dinner with donkeys. I mean, you know what you're doing.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. So a casual, fun, open house style evening to learn more about Equivation if you do not know what that is, and spend time with their Sweet Petite, their miniature therapy donkeys.
Sweet
so
Petites.
they're therapy donkeys out there. Yeah. Kudos to their marketing team, right? And then they're jumping straight in. That is September 5th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And that is a ticketed event. So go out online on our website and look for information on dinner with donkeys. And then also at the end of the month on September 21st, they're coming back with a farm-to-table dinner. A lot of that happening in September is going to be cool with Chef Jordan Rainbolt. So they're going to have a cause-focused dining experience, with their ranch as a backdrop. And again, just to get to know Equivation. So if that's something that interests you, we encourage you to go out and be a part of that.
All right.
Yeah.
September 5th through the 7th is the 9th annual Full Bloom Film Festival, located here in downtown Statesville.
Yeah, and next week we're going to have Sydney Koppelmeyer, the marketing chair of the festival.
That's right.
She's going to be joining us
Provide
to
all the details.
talk all things
about the Full Bloom Film Festival. But in the meantime, go to the Full Bloom Film Festival website. You can purchase tickets, anything from single session tickets up to VIP weekend passes. So schedule's out. Put it on your radar. Be about it.
I hear those VIP tickets are going fast. So this is your 1 week's notice to get on it.
VIP pass is the way to go.
Yeah.
That way you get to go to everything.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if you caught us last week, we had the park ranger from Lake Norman State Park on. She was talking about the swim beach, but in September, on September 6th from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., they are having a star party. They're asking you to come out and enjoy the night like you've never seen it before. So that should be an amazing night, spending some time with them out there at Lake Norman State Park.
Awesome. On September the 7th, Iredell Museums and their downtown location will be hosting a STEM Saturday with some engineering challenges, activities for kids. So come participate in that. That starts at noon on the 7th. And then later on this month, they'll have, on the 21st, they'll have a Living History Day out at the Gregory Creek Homestead, which is off of Museum Road. That's from 10 to 2. So you get to come out and learn about homestead living you know, back in the day.
Lucky to have an organization like Iredell Museums
Absolutely.
doing great programming here. And Richard, if you like dinner with donkeys, you're going to want to be at Cookies with Cookie.
That's right.
Yeah. Allison
That's a
Woods. Have you heard of Cookie? I love Cookie, the barn owl. So Allison Woods is teaming up with Historic Sharpe House to host an afternoon of cookie decorating and spending some time with their own barn owl cookie. It's a fundraiser for Allison Woods. So that is September 7th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
And that's here downtown. That's
Yep,
at the Sharpe House?
That's at a Sharpe House
Oh, very
downtown.
cool.
Again, it's a ticketed event. So, if that's something
Jump on
that
it.
interests you, jump on it.
Homemade ice cream.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Also on September the 7th, gosh, it's a busy weekend. It's rodeo night.
Something for
Up
everyone.
in
Not
Love Valley.
all things appeal to everyone.
That's
so really
right. No,
something
it's
for everyone.
Diversity.
Yeah.
Saturday night, September the 7th, gates open at 4. The rodeo starts at 8 at the Diamond S Arena. There's the youth rodeo starts at 5. Cowgirls, triathlon, shoot dogging, ranch brock riding, all the things that you expect out of a top-notch rodeo.
Richard, you as a ranch bronc rider, I'm envisioning it with. We need to look into that.
Sounds like a hospital bill waiting to happen.
Well, our friends at Piedmont Healthcare would enjoy
I'm
that.
on a first name basis at the urgent care, so it's between me or one of my children.
And so I'm excited that we're going to be welcoming back Carolina Farm Trust for their second annual Systems Change Conference, which is a regional resilience through regenerative agriculture. They really lean into regenerative agriculture, and they're a Charlotte-based organization, but they choose Iredell County and to come here and partner with us in Statesville because of the great agricultural history and farms and stuff we have out here. So we're excited to welcome them back September 9th and 10th to our Statesville Civic Center. It's from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is a ticketed conference, but it is open to the public. So if agriculture and regenerative farming is something that interests you, we encourage you to look more into that. One of the things I really love, they did this last year, and it was a sold-out event, and I imagine it's going to be a sold-out event this year.
And it was great.
It was great, but I do believe there are some tickets still available, but is that they partner with the community to host a dinner on Broad Street. And they have announced an amazing lineup of chefs. They have different chefs that do the dessert and the main dishes and the appetizers, and even some mixed drinks, mixologists out there. So that is on September 10th from 6:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Tickets are $95. But it's a farm-to-table feast hosted by Carolina Farm Trust right on Broad Street in front of Mitchell, the whole length of the block, almost 2 blocks, I guess. City block. Yeah.
Great event.
So dinner on Broad Street, don't miss it.
Yeah. September 11th, the Iredell Arts Council will be hosting the Speedball Art Products Print Artist Show. So Speedball Art Products is one of the nation's largest art supply companies, and they're located right here in Statesville. And so this is the third annual Speedball Art Products Show, showcasing local artists and diversity of mediums and printmaking techniques, and just a really great time. Lots of wonderful art. So come out to the Arts Council. They always have sort of a reception to celebrate these artists at the opening of a new gallery. So
thank you, Speedball Art.
Yeah, come out and see us on Court Street.
Iredell Arts Council. So Theater Statesville is back with their next production, A Life in the Theater. It's a comedy play by Theater Statesville, and they are going to be doing that at the ARS Black Box Theater.
Oh,
so that
cool.
is the
venue.
new American Renaissance venue where the newspaper used to be. The Record Landmark newspaper used to be. So it's based on a Pulitzer Prize winning author by the Pulitzer Prize winning author of Glenn Ross and Speed the Plow. This takes us into the lives of two actors, John, young and rising into the first flush of success, and the other, Robert, older, anxious, and beginning to wane. So it's a short series comedy play, and Theater Statesville always does a good job. So we encourage you to get tickets for that. But it is, I don't think I said that, kicks off September 12th. with evening performances the 12th, 13th, 14th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. Gosh, it's a busy month. And then they also are going to have a matinee on the 15th and the 22nd at 2:30.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Lucky to have local theater organizations here
Absolutely.
on Statesville. On Friday, September the 13th, is the next installment of the Piedmont Healthcare Friday After 5 concert series featuring the Camel City Yacht Club. 5 veteran musicians bringing the finest smooth rock of the 70s and 80s. And I got to say this part because it's listed here. Harmonies, check. Monster guitars, check. Bathrobes, check. So if that didn't trigger your curiosity.
You were in a bathrobe in a recent photo at the Arts Council, weren't you? I mean,
We were screening The Big Lebowski, so I had dressed up as the dude for that purpose.
Camel City Yacht Club.
Always a great time at the Piedmont Healthcare Friday After 5. That has grown into being a pretty monstrous event here in downtown Statesville with great attendance. So
yeah.
Also at that particular event is the Statesville Kids Biz Expo.
The Chamber of Commerce
the Chamber of Commerce puts on, and that's for young budding entrepreneurs. So you can register. Registration for participation is closed for this year, but it's an opportunity for kids to come out and maybe they want to sell baked goods that they made, or maybe they make bracelets, or any kind of business idea that these kids have. It's an opportunity for them to come out and set up, and you've got a built-in audience of a whole bunch of people that can come by and check out your wares.
Now, I think I'm not sure about the concert, but definitely the Kids Expo. This is a rescheduled event because we spoke about this some in our August event rundown, and they got rained out. So
the weather's going to be fine for this day, though.
It's going to be great. It's going to be perfect. And then we'll be heading into the second Saturday sidewalk stroll. The second Saturday in downtown Statesville, we had Tori with the Mercantile on Broad in last month for a great show, talking all about it. And so second Saturday every month, sidewalk stroll in downtown Statesville. So dine, shop, and stroll. And it's put out by the merchants themselves. They've come together and really getting out there and promoting themselves and
very cool collaborative,
thinking outside the box.
Collaborative event.
Yeah, we love it.
On the 14th, the inaugural Downtown Harmonies Music Festival. This is hosted by the folks over at American Renaissance. And I believe it's sort of a continuation of the event that they used to have up at Fiddler's Grove. Mm-hmm. But they're going to host this at their new gym and activity center right here in downtown Statesville. It's 12 to 6. Just a really great opportunity to enjoy downtown and come out and see some live music and celebrate with friends and family.
I've missed their event out at Fiddler's Grove.
It was always cool. Yeah, so I'm sure that they did a great job with that. I'm sure they'll do a great job with this. So check out Downtown Harmonies Music Festival.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to that. And that's on September 14th, right?
That's
and
right.
Also on September 14th, our friends over at Westside Twins. Have you heard of Westside Twins?
They're doing a bunch of cool stuff.
They are. They brought that Wall of Death out. When they
Always a good time.
grand open, it was really cool. But they're having their first annual cruise in right there at Westside Twins. And that is also happening on September 14th. They're at 2313 West Front Street. But they say whether you roll on 2 wheels or 4, this event is for you. So an afternoon filled with music, delicious food, and good old-fashioned fellowship. Oh, wow. It says they're excited. They're going to be sharing a newly finished 58 English Ford Anglia. I'm going to say that wrong. But that sounds really cool. So bring your friends out. They're going to have music by Holt Up and Carter Libran. Did I say that right? Do you know Carter? But it looks like all day music and fun and a cruise in at Westside Twins.
Go check them out.
Yeah.
On September the 19th, the Iredell Arts Council will be hosting Leslie Mendelson, Brooklyn-based singer-songwriter. We do a concert. The Iredell Arts Council does a concert series, part of their Key Concert Series, in addition to working with the folks from Grassroots Entertainment Group and the Insomniacs organization, and every show that takes place at the Arts Council is worth coming to. It's a really great venue, great acoustics, great sound engineers making everything look and sound great in there. So come and check out Leslie Mendelson, but I would jump on trying to get tickets sooner than later.
Yeah. It really seems like, Richard, that there's something going on. I mean,
All the time.
multiple nights at the Arts Council with that that array of partners and group that you talked about. And we've talked about this some. It's a featured event here in the greater Statesville area, but the Love Valley Roubaix is back September 20th through 22nd. Gravel Grinder Classic Bike Race. So they've added a 100-mile option, but it's a bike race through Love Valley put on by actually a local West Davidson with First Flight Bicycles right here in downtown Statesville. So if you are a gravel bike rider and for some reason you do not know about the Love Valley Roubaix yet, sign up. Be sure you don't miss that September 20th or 22nd.
Sexy gravel miles each day, it says.
Wes, are you talking about you or the bicycling
is
there?
optional, pain and suffering are mandatory.
Yeah.
But super cool event to have here. We've got coming up on the September 21st, the Project Food, Land, and People at Lake Norman State Park, which is an informal educators workshop.
Okay.
So this is really pretty neat. This National Environmental Education curriculum is going to be taught to both formal and informal educators. So if you want to learn, if you're a teacher here in the area and you want to come and get some tips on some lesson plans that are relatable to these particular topics, you come down and they're offering that information.
Yeah, and then we have at least my dog's favorite day of the year coming up.
That's right, Dog Day at the pool.
Yeah.
We got a lot of staff that this is their favorite day of the year, too. So
makes for some great pictures.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. So we started this a number of years ago. Recreation and Parks Department hosts a Dog Day at the pool. This year's event is on... not listed here. It's late September. It's probably that same day. It's probably the 21st as well.
Yes.
But so it's from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. In some years, we've offered 2 different sessions for small dogs and big dogs, but we've decided just to bring everybody in together because most everybody comes to the big dog session, even if they have a small dog. But it's $5 a dog.
Small dogs want to be big dogs,
all
too.
Small dogs think that they're big dogs, it works out. So there are some parameters. We've got to provide proof of current rabies vaccination, no choke collars, no more than 2 dogs per person. Humans are not allowed to get in the water with the dogs. But it's a really great time, and it's fun to watch dogs run around and play in the pool. And we always get this question, but it is after the pool has closed for the season, so there's ample time to get the pool treated and ready for next year's swim season.
Is Merle a Dog Day at the pool kind of guy?
Merle usually comes to Dog Day at the pool. Okay. Merle loves the water. He doesn't love other dogs. Not in an aggressive manner. He just can't be bothered. He's just sort of like, let me do my thing. I'm just here to swim.
He prefers like the lake water, right?
Yeah, he likes to swim for exercise.
Yeah. So back to Iredell Museums. Man, they've got a lot going on in September. They are opening a new exhibit called Museum Ologies. I hope I'm saying that right. Museum Ologies Artifacts as a Means of Study. So a collection of artifacts at Iredell Museums. It's a hodgepodge of oddities and curiosities. So it said they're going to illustrate how museums have updated their methodology and practices through the years. So that could be very interesting. So check out, they're opening it on the 21st, but I'm assuming that's going to be their exhibit. It'll be open probably heading into October. So we're excited about that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Also on the 21st is the Fall Art Crawl here in downtown Statesville. If you've never been to an art crawl, it's a really great event. Pretty basic concept. And they get a bunch of different artists that sign up, register and different downtown businesses to host a couple of artists. So most of the downtown businesses and restaurants stay open. So it's just an opportunity to come downtown. It's real casual. You walk around, you go into the downtown locations, restaurants, and retail shops, and they'll all have an additional artist or two. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Just a really great night in downtown Statesville.
Yeah, just a way to be creative.
They've actually moved it to a Saturday afternoon now, so it's 2 to 6. It used to be a Friday evening thing.
And they've changed the format. Is it not a fine art fall crawl this time? Fine art crawl this time?
They are fine arts. You're not going to see as much like craft type things. They're all going to be fine arts.
Yeah, they're going to focus more on the crafts in the spring.
Correct.
Kind of change it up. Good for them thinking outside the box. Then we're back at. So after Art Crawl in downtown Statesville, you can be a part of an authentic British high tea at the Sharpe House. The Sharpe House puts on some great teas, and this one will be no different, but that will also be the 21st. Wow. lot happening on the 21st.
That's a full day.
Yeah, from 6 to 7:45 p.m. So that ticketed event. Only one seating at 6 p.m. So don't miss out on that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Also on the 21st at Matt Gray Auditorium, Performing Arts Live. This is Performing Arts Live Iredell is presenting the Masters of Soul. They'll perform all your favorite hits. This is 7 p.m. I imagine they'll have tickets for sale on their website, so jump on that.
So our Iredell County Public Library right here in downtown Statesville, they have a plethora of events, but one we wanted to make sure that to pull out that people don't miss out on is they're doing an Iredell History Teller series with O.C. Stone Street. O.C. does a great job at that. He's an author of several books, contributor to our local newspapers, but is known for his ability to bring Iredell history to life. So it's one of the first program of a series, and that will be kicking off on September 23rd from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. It says RSVP required. So check out, if that's something that is of interest to you, check out the Iredell County Public Library's website.
Awesome. Also on the 28th, Fall Living History Day at Fort Dobbs Historic Site to experience a day in the life at the garrison of Fort Dobbs.
It's a big day for them. Tons of people come out for this. Yeah.
Just an opportunity to see what a glimpse of the life was like living back in the fort when it was there. That's 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the 28th.
Yeah, I think I need one of these uniforms.
And that's free.
They wear. Yeah, that's a free event. They do accept donations.
An episode wearing one of those.
You should do an episode.
You should do an episode doing that.
You have the hair for it. Back in the day hair. I'm thinking they had long hair. And then wrapping up the month with the Statesville Pride Parade and Festival in downtown Statesville. So that's from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Fun-filled day. Celebrate diversity in our community. So for vendor information, it says to contact Sherry Coursey, but you can go out and, Statesville Pride Parade on Facebook. But this is also on our website at statesvillenc.com if you'd like more information on that. And I think this is maybe their third
or fourth year, and I think getting a little bit bigger every year. It's I went last year. It's a great event. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time.
So wrapping up the month with that, and
as always, the Haunted Statesville Ghost Tours are taking place every month now. It's not just in October. So they'll do them the fourth Saturday of the month. They'll do a couple of tours, and then if you miss them in September, once we get into October, they'll offer a lot more options since it's Halloween time. So Haunted Statesville Ghost Tour, really cool. Lots of great stories here in downtown.
Yeah, I can't believe we had 13 pages just of featured events. But folks, if you are still watching, we're 22 minutes
They're
in.
Still watching.
Thank you so much for being here with us. But I want to say this doesn't even scratch the surface on the events and activities that are happening in Statesville, North Carolina. We really encourage you to go out to statesvillenc.com, click on the community calendar that is driven by Randy Marion Ford. We appreciate them working with us to support getting those events out to everyone. Thousands of events happening. There really is something for everyone. You do not have to.
There's more to do than you have time to do.
Yeah, absolutely, especially on.
It's also high school football season, which is important to mention too. And there are a bunch of high schools here in the area that you can go support every Friday night.
Yeah,
which is cool.
Get out and support your local teams. Yeah, we need to start leaning into that because high school football is a huge thing for.
High school sports in general, but Friday Night Lights, it's a big deal.
Yeah, sports in general.
Yep.
Come out and see them live. Don't have to watch them on TV. But I'd like to give a special thanks to the board for the Statesville Convention and Visitors Bureau for making it possible for us to do this for the community, and to Richard for showing up every week to do this. We said it briefly, I think, in last month's episode, but we have surpassed a year, and we are enjoying bringing this information to you guys very much. If you have recommendations, go to statesvillenc.com and hit that contact us form and let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear them. So discover Statesville, everybody. StatesvilleNC.com. Thank you.
Thank you for joining Discover Statesville. You can email us at discover@statesvillenc.com. Check us out on Facebook at Discover Statesville NC. #Discover Statesville, and our website, statesvillenc.com. Catch us next week as we continue on our journey to uncover the hidden gems, culinary adventures, entertainment, and to be inspired and enlightened as we discover Statesville.